I stumbled onto the fake vacation entirely by accident. She had been buzzing with excitement about her girl's trip to Istanbul, talking endlessly about how she deserved a break from routine, from stress, from life itself. I supported her. I thought maybe this trip would give us both space to breathe. Lately, our marriage had been tense, and I honestly hoped a little distance might ease a bitterness that had been building between us. I even went the extra mile, upgraded her luggage, bought her a power bank, slipped a small note into her bag. Come back softer, come back lighter. I'll be waiting. At the time, I had no idea how ironic that act of faith would feel. The night before her flight, she fell asleep early. I plugged in her phone, so it would be fully charged for the morning. That's when the WhatsApp notification popped up. At first, I ignored it, but then I saw the preview. I booked the cabin near the lake. 2 nights, no cameras. My stomach dropped. That wasn't Istanbul. That wasn't a girl's getaway. That was domestic, close, convenient, and it was from a man. My first reaction wasn't anger. It was disbelief. My mind tried to reason it away, searching for explanations that simply didn't exist. I opened the chat. The messages stretched back weeks. Every detail planned meticulously. She had even forwarded the flight itinerary to him, telling him exactly when she would board, exactly when they'd meet. I didn't confront her. I let her sleep. I let her wake up excited. I let her board the plane. When it took off, she sent me the usual wing-in-the-sky photo, the classic fake vacation gesture. I replied with a simple heart. She thought she was safe now. She thought her lie was airtight, but I had other plans. Instead of letting humiliation consume me, I decided her consequence would come through silence. No yelling, no begging, no direct exposure. I wanted a reality to collapse on its own, under its own truth. So, I picked up my phone and sent a single message into the group chat she shared with her 3 closest friends. The same group they use to swap outfit ideas, flight info, and sightseeing plans. Hey, just checking. What hotel did Emma check into? Typing bubbles appeared instantly. What do you mean? She hasn't checked in yet. Her flight is tonight, right? 7 minutes later, confusion spread. A screenshot arrived. This is from her Instagram story right now. She's already in the air. The spark ignited. Friends started calling her, checking flight numbers, hunting passenger lists. Her flight photo didn't match any real departure from our airport. The sky in the image wasn't even today. It was from a trip she'd posted 2 years ago. That discovery didn't come from me. It came from her own best friend. Within an hour of takeoff, her phone started exploding. Not with my calls, but from her circle of friends. The truth began unraveling from within her own network. By the time she landed, reality was already waiting for her at the gate. Not from me, but through her own exposure chain. Her best friend had talked to her sister to her cousin to her mother. And her mother? She called me, not to defend her, but to apologize for her. That told me everything. When she finally messaged me, her texts were frantic, breathless, scattered. Why did you do this? Why involve everyone? Why didn't you just talk to me first? The truth is, I hadn't involved anyone. Her own lie had done the work. The moment she spun a story that depended on others believing a timeline, a flight schedule, a destination, she handed her honesty over to reality. And reality doesn't take sides. I never had to expose her. I simply refused to protect her lie. In the end, it wasn't the betrayal that hit hardest. It was how quickly her facade of independence crumbled the second she wasn't at the center of her own narrative. People love to claim they need no one until they're caught. That's when they start begging to be believed. So when she returned, suitcase in hand, expecting drama, confrontation, fireworks, she found only silence. My key sat on the table. My belongings were gone. She asked where I had gone. I said nothing. The truth had already followed her home, louder than anything I could have said. This video is purely for storytelling, entertainment, and awareness purposes. Any names, events, or situations are fictional or used illustratively. It is not intended to defame, accuse, or target any real person or entity. Viewer discretion is advised.